Mohsen Mahdawi, a Palestinian student at Columbia University, had a long and arduous journey. Born in a refugee camp in the Israeli-occupied West Bank, he moved to the United States in 2014, seeking a better life and the chance to pursue his education. Mahdawi thrived at Columbia, becoming a beacon of activism and a powerful voice for Palestinian rights. However, his pursuit of justice was met with resistance. During his application for U.S. citizenship, Mahdawi was shockingly arrested by immigration officials, casting a shadow over his future and sparking outrage among human rights advocates. Mahdawi's arrest sent shockwaves through the Columbia community and beyond. The news spread quickly, igniting conversations and debates across the campus. Students and faculty alike were stunned by the sudden turn of events. As a co-founder of the Palestinian Student Union at Columbia, he had been a leading voice in protests against the war in Gaza. His leadership and dedication to the cause were evident in every demonstration he organized. His activism, rooted in his own experiences and fueled by a deep sense of empathy, resonated with many. His speeches were not just words, they were a call to action, a plea for justice and humanity. He organized rallies, spoke at events, and tirelessly advocated for the rights of Palestinians. His efforts brought together a diverse group of supporters, united by a common cause. The U.S. government, however, saw his activism as a threat, arguing that his presence and actions were detrimental to U.S. foreign policy interests. This stance was met with widespread criticism and skepticism. This argument, widely condemned as a thinly veiled attempt to silence dissent, only fueled the fire of Mahdawi's supporters. They rallied even more passionately, determined to fight for his freedom and the cause he championed. Despite the government's attempts to silence him, Mahdawi's voice would not be suppressed. His unwavering commitment to justice and human rights resonated with many, inspiring a wave of support. His lawyers, challenging the government's claims, argued that his detention was a blatant act of retaliation for his advocacy of Palestinian human rights. They meticulously presented evidence, showing the government's pattern of targeting activists. They highlighted the case of Mahmoud Khalil, another Palestinian permanent resident and co-founder of the Student Union, who had also been detained by immigration authorities. Khalil's case became a symbol of the broader struggle against unjust detentions. The judge in Khalil's case ruled that the government's vague assertion that his presence posed potentially serious foreign policy consequences satisfied the requirements for deportation. This ruling sent shockwaves through the activist community. This alarming precedent underscored the precarious situation faced by activists like Mahdawi and Khalil. It highlighted the urgent need for legal reforms to protect human rights defenders from arbitrary detentions and deportations. The fight for justice continues, as activists and their supporters rally together, determined to dismantle the walls of injustice and ensure that voices like Mahdawi's are heard loud and clear. In a resounding victory for human rights, U.S. District Judge Jeffrey Crawford in Burlington, Vermont, ordered Mahdawi's release. This decision marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing struggle for justice, highlighting the importance of perseverance and the rule of law. The courtroom, packed with supporters, erupted in cheers as the judge's decision was announced. The atmosphere was electric, filled with a sense of triumph and relief that justice had finally been served. The government, while retaining the right to appeal, was dealt a significant blow. This ruling underscored the challenges faced by those in power when confronted with the undeniable truth and the collective will of the people. Mahdawi, finally free from detention, emerged from the courthouse with his head held high, ready to reclaim his future. His journey had been long and arduous, but this moment symbolized a new beginning. Standing on the courthouse steps, he addressed the crowd, his voice filled with emotion. "Never give up on the idea that justice will prevail." His words resonated deeply with everyone present, a testament to his resilience and hope. His words, echoing the sentiments of countless others fighting for justice and equality, served as a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit yearns for freedom. This moment will be remembered as a beacon of hope for all who believe in the power of justice.